Let me start the program with this piece of wisdom. Since I started following the wisdom of the ancient Chinese philosopher, fuck you, my life has been so much better. Let that sink in. Tuesday, 5th of December 2023. Nou, hierdie aflewering van Koffie en Beskuit gaan nou nie, ek kan nou nie eers vir julle sê waar gaan hy heen gaan nie, want die fok weet, my moer kookie waar ek sit. We are absolutely engulfed in corruption of levels that is just mind-blowing. And I want to ask the viewers, you need to be a little bit forgiving for me, towards me. You may hear my air conditioner in the background. Damn, it is hell of a hot here in the Lowveld and humid. Then you might hear beep sounds from the phone or ping from the computer giving a message. Understand this. I'm a one-man show. I do everything. I don't have any assistance. I don't have a crew that stands around and makes sure the right shots are on the screen and the fucking noises are down and the microphones are tuned, and I've got a basic setup, very basic. I've got a Canon camera with a decent microphone on it, on a tripod, and I have to make do with that. And I'm willing to do it. I've produced over 1,000 videos. The fact of the matter is, we need not be so tuned in on perfection that we miss the realities. I'm trying my best to bring stuff to you that will affect your life and can affect your life, and you will have to make decisions every day. You have to make decisions. The best I can do is just to make sure that you've got just a little bit more information to base your decision on, to give you some peace of mind that at least you made an informed decision. Gisteraand het ek 'n praatjie gepubliseer tussen my en Herman Lombard waar ons gepraat het oor die kwessie van integriteit en karakter, en daar's interessante kommentare op daardie video. Maar en daar is mense wat voel die ding is te kort. Jy moet verstaan, daardie is regtig diep dinge wat oor gepraat is. En ongelukkig die jeug, die jong mense van vandag, die TikTok generasie, hulle is nie soos ek en jy van my generasie wat vir 90 minute in 'n lesinglokaal kon sit en luister na wat 'n professor verduidelik en dit inneem en dit weer eendag in 'n eksamen te kan weergee nie. Nee, hulle is op hierdie fucking 2 minute en op hierdie 30 sekondes en tipe van stukkies informasie. Jy kan nie vir daardie gehoor 'n 2 ure gesprek, veral, kom ons noem dit 'n filosofiese gesprek te doen. Dit kan nie gedoen word nie. Ek probeer my bes, my uiterste bes, om die informasie so te verpak dat die jong mense dit ook kan verteer. Die ouer mense wil meer hê, die jonger mense wil minder hê. Maar kom ons kyk 'n bietjie na die nuus, want dit is toch waaroor Koffie en Beskuit gaan. Die fok weer, boys. Ek moet met hierdie ene begin, dat ek die donder net kry. Lesufi denies lying about Eskom debt write-offs. Says it was a linguistic error. For fuck's sakes, what is that? A lie is now a linguistic error. And you wonder why I use fuck so many times. I use fuck specifically because of this type of cuck. A blatant fucking lie by a politician becomes a linguistic error from a man that is running the show in Gauteng. Zero integrity, shit character, but he's the leader. What does that say about the people of Gauteng? And then I see this. NUMSA welcomes a landmark ruling declaring load shedding unconstitutional. The trade union says the victory belongs to the working class and the poor of our country. Yippee! They got that. The question is, what the fuck are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? Are they going to pull up in their masses in front of those offices and just pluck those fucking corrupt fuckers out? Take them out, remove them. Fuck court stories and all that shit. Take them out. No, they won't do it. They will not do it. They will carry on cheering the court decision, but they don't implement it. And then I get this headline, and now I need you to buckle up and strap down and have a clean underpants available. Biggest adrenochrome harvesting is done under Soweto. Let that sink in. The biggest adrenochrome harvesting. Now, for those of you that don't understand adrenochrome, adrenochrome is something that they tap out of young children. They drain their blood, but that children must be in a high state of excitement or fear, because the higher that levels is, the better quality adrenochrome is tapped, because that child secretes adrenaline when in that state of excitement or fear. And fear is what they use. That's what they've done in Ukraine. That's how they feed these fucking blood drinkers that moves among us, children. And it says the African blood is a preferred adrenochrome source. Fuck, people. Let that sink in. That is what they are doing. I read the article. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I'll be in neck deep cuck. I read the article and I thought to myself, could this be one of the reasons why XXX pushed this SASA breeding program into South Africa? Because they bargained on the fact that these young girls that have babies only for the grant will not even miss that baby if it goes missing. Fuck. And then I see this joke. Jets in Munich heading to Dubai Global Warming Conference, frozen on the runway. And I looked at it and I saw some posts from a friend of mine in Russia of how heavy the snow falls in Moscow, and he says it's extremely heavy for this time of year. Now all I'm going to say, that fucker from the UN, Guterres or something, he made a bliksemse speech at COP28 and he started off, the earth is going to boil. Fuck! And then comes Mother Nature and blankets them in snow and ice and gives them one big fuck off. Guys, we need to open our eyes, we need to open our ears. This elites is pushing this green cock on us to destroy us and to make a lot of money for them. Get that into your skull. That is what they are doing. And by the way, if you enjoy my program, and I can understand not everybody can contribute financially, and I'm not going to be a fucking beggar. I will not do that. But the reality is, if you enjoy my stuff, to hit that like button costs you nothing. To subscribe to the channel costs you nothing. But it makes a more of a big difference to the channel. So if you enjoy my stuff, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you give me a like. That is how you tell that AI beast that is controlling everything that there is people that appreciate what I'm doing. It doesn't cost you anything. But in any case, let me get off that shit. En dan kry ek hierdie dingetjie oor die onafhanklike partye wat nou regtig onafhanklike kandidaate vir die verkiesing wat nou regtig 'n punt geskoor het met hierdie uitspraak van die konstitusionele hof dat hulle nie meer nodig het om 14 of 15.000 handtekeninge nodig het om op die kiesersreis te kom nie. Hulle het nou net 1000 nodig, soveel soos 'n gewone politician. Dis 'n belangrike ding hierdie en ek praat nou spesifiek met die boere en die Afrikaners wat konservatief is, en julle ouens wat so gekant is teen stem. Julle moet van daai fucking pram afklim hoor. Julle het nou 30 jaar gehad van sit in jou hoekie en stem fokol en julle het nou fokol. Dis nou tyd dat julle die ander kant draai. Klim op daai wa, gaan trek jou kruisie. Hier's nou jou kans. Vir daai kiesafdeling waar jy is. Julle is nou 'n klomp patriote wat daar bly, wat nie fucking stem nie. Hier's julle fucking kans. Nomineer 'n onafhanklike kandidaat. Nomineer hom, kry hom op hy rol en stem almal vir hom. Dit het fokol met partye te doen. Dis jou kandidaat. En ons kan die helfte van die parlementsetels kan onafhanklikes wees. Dit wat hy wet is, ek dink is 'n kakwet met dit, maar daar's julle kans. At least kan julle by 50-50 uitkom nou. Maar dink mooi oor wat ek nou gaan sê. As daar in elke kiesafdeling 'n onafhanklike kandidaat gestel word en almal in die kiesafdeling wat fokol van hierdie politieke stelsel wil weet, stem vir daai onafhanklike. Dink mooi. Julle kry 200 onafhanklikes in daai parlement in. Dink net oor die volgende. 200 minder seats vir die fokkers. Die DA gaan bloei, die ANC gaan bloei, die EFF gaan bloei, die Vryheidsfront Plus gaan bloei, almal gaan fucking bloei, al hierdie goed wat julle so haat gaan bloei. Kry dit in en dink aan die moontlikheid. 200 onafhanklike kandidate wat in daai parlement sit. Dis 200 kripvreters, seatwarmers minder in ons lewens. Go vir dit boere. En sien ek hierdie praatjie wat daai verteenwoordiger van, ek dink van Kroatië in die Europese parlemente gegee het waarna hy gesê het. Hierdie ding van die World Health Organization wat wil sommer grip oor die hele land vat, as hulle 'n fucking pandemie verklaar, dan vat hulle beheer oor die hele land en hulle gaan ons jou onder force gesteek kry. Hy sê, daai WHO moet verwerp word. En ek stem met hom saam. Trump het ook met hom saam gestem. Maar julle moet kyk, hierdie Ramaphosa en sy slap nek gespuis wat rondom hom vergader is, wat hy 'n fucking kabinet noem. Hulle is ten gunste van hierdie WHO. En nou wat ek hierdie bysit, kry ek 'n boodskap gister van ek het actually 2 sulke boodskappe gekry. Een van 'n ou wat 'n ingenieurswerke het. En hy sê vir my, Colin, ek het hier oor teetyd, het ek hierdie video van jou vir die ouens gespeel daar in die teekamer. En hulle is almal kleerlinge en swart mense. En hulle het so gesit en luister na jou storie. En toe ek klaar is, stap ek uit, maar toe ek by die deur uitgaan, toe hoor ek, jy gaan dit binne bekkende. Hy sê, die beste vir my was 'n morse klomp daar binne. Het gesê, jy's ons moet luister wat hierdie fucking ou ballie sê. Hoor wat sê hy? En die ander een was van 'n boer, wat vir my laat weet het, hy het vir sy voorman die ding gewys. En toe hy later in die pakhuis kom, toe hoor hy hoe praat die werkers almal oor daai video. So boys, op my eie manier is ek besig om die boodskap uit te dra. Wat is my boodskap? My boodskap is, gaan terug tribal. Kom weg uit hierdie politieke sisteem uit. Hierdie politieke sisteem is ontwerp om ons op te fok. En as daai boodskap kan posvat, gaan ons 'n beter lewe hê. Tribal. Ons het nie hierdie regeringsstelsels nodig nie. Ons het nie hierdie howe nodig nie. Hulle is so korrup. Hulle beteken fokol vir ons. Hulle is alles instrumente om hierdie XXX in kontrol te hou. En XXX se poepolle trek saam as hulle hierdie goed hoor. In elk geval. Dan is daar 'n videoetjie wat rondloop oor wat wys hoe word ons befok met die petrolprys. But we are being shafted with the petrol price. And where is the EFF fighters? Not in front of the fucking Minister of Energy's office. No. They're out there somewhere terrorizing people at a school. Weak. That's what they are. Fucking weak. And they full of shit until just one white guy in front of that gate said, Zafar! Fucked. Because they're weak. Words bring them down to the floor. And then there's another thing now that we have to take note of, and that is the process of that company then are trying to grab assets from the ANC for that debt. And there are talks of that company are going to bring now, ask the court to liquidate the ANC. And then I saw another article where a guy discussed it and said, if the ANC is liquidated, they cannot participate in the election. Think about that. And then I got that absolutely disturbing thing again about this farmer where his cattle were attacked with pangas and things. That is disturbing. And there is militants in the black community that may cheer for it, but the reality is, you fuck the food production and you will die. That's what will happen. And then we have that big story, and I'm going to do a show where I'm going to talk to a guy that's more knowledgeable than me about finances, and this is rand manipulation, how the bank screwed trillions over South Africa. 28 banks stand accused of illegal money manipulation. We need to take a look at that and take note of that. They have fucked us, and they did it with the blessing of the ruling party. And then there was that snippets that was sent out over the weekend of that one specific community in Gauteng where the municipal workers and the representative of that area are colluding to blow the fuses on the transformer in the street. They blow the fuses, and then they tell the inhabitants that the transformer is blown, and they take it away, and it must be replaced. Then they take it away and they paint it, and they bring it back with new fuses in it, and they just install it. But all the people in that street make contributions of a few thousand rand to get a new transformer, otherwise they must be without power until next year. And the brutal part of it is that in that messages, this fucker that are organizing it says, we must be careful how we eat. We must eat not too much, but the people are getting their Christmas bonuses, so we just take a portion of that bonus for this. Guys, this is South Africa. Wake up. And I'm going to stop this now with this article. I'm not going to do any international news this morning. Stop with this article. Allegations of murder, torture, corruption and abuse of power in the SANDF. Guys, those are the people that are supposed to protect our country. There has been articles over the weekend of those combatants that were arrested in Kenya from Somalia on their way down here. And the Kenyan authorities caught some of them. But I saw an interview where that guy in charge of the operation says they caught something like, I think in total 80. But some of those guys that has been interrogated said they were 400 that were dispatched from Somalia. Let that sink in. Those people are coming down here, and I'm saying it again. The guys from Northern Africa have decided that they're going to take South Africa. They say it in their chat rooms where I've had access to, that South Africa, the blacks in South Africa is the dumbest blacks in the world, and they're going to take our country from them. Let that sink in. In any case, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and share the thing. And I really want to say thank you to the people that are supporting the channel financially. It makes a big difference. Enjoy your day. I'll try in the next one to be a little bit more happy and optimistic because it's a Christmas season, but the fuck knows, we cannot. We are swamped by corruption, thieves, thugs, and then you get a fucker like Lesufi lying to the people, and when he's caught out on the lie, he reckons it was a linguistic error. Fuck that.